For Your Money is brought to you by NelsonCorp Wealth Management.
It's now time for Your Money. We're joined by David Nelson, CEO of NelsonCorp Wealth Management. Welcome back, David.
Thank you very much.
So last week we saw the latest CPI data release come in higher than expected, which seems to have become a trend. What stood out to you the most about these numbers?
Well, we keep seeing a few areas that the CPI, the inflation index, remains stubbornly high. What really stands out is shelter, which is 40% of the CPI index, and food. Those are primarily the two biggies. The chart I brought along today is going to show the headline CPI, again, CPI Consumer Price Index in red, and then the year-over-year change as far as in the owner's equivalent rent. So this is a big item because, again, what we're seeing as far as across the board is shelter expenses are one of the real problem areas. As I said earlier, 40% of the index. And what the chart is basically trying to illustrate here is in 2010 through 2016, the headline CPI fell about from 4% to 0, while rent actually went up from 0 to 4% in that same period of time.
So are there any bright spots in the inflation data?
Yeah, there are. Gasoline's probably the biggest item that would come to mind. Now keep in mind it started from a much higher level. We're not going back to 2019 anytime quick as far as the price, but the bottom line is we've seen some really nice improvement as far as in that space percentage-wise. Used cars is also an area that we're encouraged by to see those prices that were just off the charts and literally overnight, but they've also started to moderate pretty significantly as well.
If you missed any of our discussion, we'll make it available for you on ourquadcities.com.